Reverend Spaceman.
And I'm Jordan.
The Pasty Pale Jordan of Jordan Incorporated.
Yes. J Shadow Stone Incorporation.
You make great products.
Thank you.
Much better than Hasbro.
And if you
Sometimes.
got that reference, you've been a listener for like at least 16 months, 14 months. So thank you.
That's like Pasty Pale.
Phase 1.
Yeah. What's a P word that means like commitment?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, you are Pasty Pale phenomenal. We're doing Toy Aisle.
Episode 2.
Cue the theme music. I don't have theme music. I'll take
Toy
it.
aisle, toy aisle, toy aisle.
I'll take it. One of our listeners can remix that into like a
I'm
cool.
sure they can.
Make it like a rap or something.
We've got a lot of smart
auto tune
listeners.
it. Do what they did with Mr. Sunday and his letters theme.
Yeah, I mean, any good podcast is going to have a fan remix their song
for
and
free.
Their theme song. Oh, of course.
We'll mention your name at the end of every single one of these.
Yes, we will give shout outs in a heartbeat. So
Once there
please.
are shouts to out.
Yes. And I'm excited because we've actually got a good audio setup this time.
Yeah, it's like I just kind of fiddled with it and kind of we're using separate mics and one of them isn't a piece of garbage.
I wouldn't call it a piece of garbage. It was still able to work, but it wasn't the.
I mean, I've run over the cord with my
ideal.
chair a few times.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't the most ideal. But
yeah,
hey, we're a little bruised, but now we're healed up and ready to talk some toys.
We've got that whole Saiyan boost going on every time we get almost killed to come back stronger.
Booyah!
Yeah. So I guess that's an introduction.
Yes, we crossed that off the list. Mark it on your notes.
We don't really have a list. But if
just
we did,
in our mind.
Yeah. But if we did, that would be the first part of it. This is really set up really is much better. But recent purchases. You got anything?
Nothing big time. I got the last 2 Rogue One figures.
Nice.
3.3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
There's 7 released. I had 5, so all I needed was the Stormtrooper and a cannon.
Nice.
So I needed that. The thing I don't like about these release dates for Star Wars, they had the Force Friday, which is great.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
And that's all the Wave 1 stuff. So you know what you need to collect for Wave 1 after you go visit stores as frequently as we do.
Obviously.
So you see what you need, but the Wave 2 stuff comes out and it's all sporadic. You don't know when it's going to come out. It comes out in some stores. Sometimes it's just overseas. Sometimes it's not. And that's the hard part with collecting, at least for Star Wars. So there's
really the same with Transformers too.
Yeah, but like a big product like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Hasbro.
Yeah. Well, Transformers, Hasbro.
The first 2 mentions of the Hasbro.
Sponsor us,
please. But yeah, they never have like an official. I don't want a Force Friday Part 2 necessarily, but I'd like to have just a ballpark, like the week of January 5th or something. That's when the Wave 2, because there's a lot of Wave 2 figures I want. I actually want more Wave 2 stuff than I want Wave 1 that's out now. But still, as a collector, I wanted to get the first 7 3 3/4.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all I've gotten so far. And I was gifted a Joker pop figure.
Nice.
It's like number 6 of the DC Heroes. It's just the regular Joker.
Yeah.
Something I've been wanting for a little bit. My sister picked it up, so shout out. Thank you.
Nice. Which version of the Joker is it?
I think it's just the regular, just the comic book.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I'd like to get the Killing Joke one.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little harder to find.
Yeah.
With the Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Looks awesome.
Classic. I think the best Joker pop figure, and the only Joker pop figure I got, is one that it's called Joker Batman. I don't know why it says Batman.
Where is it in your SPACEMENT? I'm trying to find it.
Way over there with all my other pop figures.
Oh.
Completely out of view to the podcasting.
I'll have to look at it after this episode's over.
Yeah, it's basically like the Joker in a Batman costume. So it's basically the Batman pop figure colored up like the Joker.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Joker and Batman out there.
Oh, yeah, like the Hot Toys one
for
Suicide Squad that is like the only time they've ever released something that isn't in the movie, air quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So people have been kind of speculating that was like a cut scene or something where the Joker's going to dress up like Batman.
Yeah. I could see that, but
Yeah.
also at the same time, I'm not surprised if they just want to release all these different outfits and costumes for more money, and they look cool.
They do.
But it would be pretty neat if it was a deleted scene.
Yeah, I gotta pick up something from Hot Toys because they got like
They
awesome
are.
stuff.
They've really been coming on. I don't know if it just was because I wasn't fully aware of all their stuff, but after going on the websites and looking at specific products, they kill it.
Yeah,
They really do.
yeah, they sure run circles around Mattel.
And Hasbro.
What?
Just kidding, Hasbro. I love you.
Sponsor us. Hot
Please.
Toys, you can also sponsor us. And Mattel. I'll take anyone's money.
I will take any sponsor
Yeah.
for this awesome Toy Aisle podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Yeah,
But-
I will take anyone's money. And I will say nice things about you.
On air,
Yeah. On air.
of course.
Yeah.
So, what about your recent purchases, buddy?
My kind of big one is my, like, double-digited Instagram followers. I don't think I'm at 100 yet. Maybe. I don't remember.
Wait. We've got to get you to 100, at least by the time this episode is posted. So, if you're not at 100 followers after this episode is posted, we need to do more promotion, we need to get more out there. So, if you're on Instagram and you're listening,
Really whore it out.
follow at Reverend Spaceman.
Yeah, I have 51 followers, so I'm over the halfway point.
Yeah, we need to double that, and I
Yeah.
think we can with this great audience we have. It's small, but it's growing.
It's growing, yeah.
Shout out to Dave and Jake for listening.
Yeah, and
A few
other
others.
people? Yeah. I got a friend from Florida.
Hello, friend from Florida. I'll be visiting your state in a few months. So.
Yeah. Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing I actually bought was, as pictured on my Instagram, the Gundam Astaroth Origin. It is, I recently, not long ago, got the Gundam Astaroth. Can't see there. It's it's over there in the box with the big sword.
What's in the box?
It's in the box with a big
What's
old
in the
sword.
box?
It's a Gundam with a big sword. And the original Astaroth was like, the concept behind it was it was a family heirloom that got lost and went all around space and stuff. And when they came across it, all that was left was the inner frame. So they cobbled together a bunch of pieces from other mobile suits, and that's why it looks all like asymmetrical and the parts don't quite match up, and that's really cool. But the Astaroth Origin is like its original design with all its original armor on it. With it's red. It's got these big old like shoulder pylon things, and it
Football pads.
yeah, giant vertical football pads. The weapons are different too. It's instead of the giant like fold out sword, it's got a hammer type weapon, but you can actually pull the handle out of the hammer, and it makes a little katana type weapon. And then it's just got a shotgun, which you don't see a lot in Gundam. Usually it's like a rifle or
pick shotgun.
yeah.
So
It's kind of cool.
that is nifty.
Yeah. And I think it might be my favorite of the Iron-Blooded Orphans Gundams so far, which is funny because it wasn't even the show, but
I just like the name.
yeah, Astaroth.
And the products, from what I've seen from you, look cool.
Yeah, Bandai, they know their shit.
Yes.
Sponsor us. As far as the only downside I can really see to it is that with those giant shoulder pylons, they kind of weigh it down. But there's like still ways to pose it, but certain times like you'll kind of get some shoulder droopage, depending on how you pose it. But there's kind of ways around it. I'm thinking about just kind of putting a dab of glue in there to tighten up the joint. And I've started painting it. Like,
Because you're artsy.
I guess I am.
You're one of those art guys.
I'm one of those, like, I'm a sensitive artist. I don't
misunderstood.
Yeah. I'm starving. No, I'm not. I'm a little hungry, but I'm good. But
There's Little Caesar's garlic butter right in front of
I'll
us.
just eat some garlic butter.
You can eat that during the podcast. Just open it up.
Just open up. That was me eating garlic butter.
It's better than that Taco Bell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like, I mean, Taco Bell's fine. It does the job, but, you don't really...
You got to really crave it. It's
Yeah.
one of those restaurants. I know we're getting off topic, but it's one of those restaurants,
No,
along with
past
like
the
a White
runtime.
Castle. You can they don't exist until after midnight.
Really, yeah.
Like, you never want Taco Bell during the day.
Unless it's like
always
lunch,
a post-midnight.
Unless it's lunch at work and you just don't want to spend a lot of money. And that's it.
Yeah, since they got that dollar menu.
Yeah.
But, like, restaurants like that, White Castle, Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't, they don't even exist. Their whole area isn't even there until after midnight. They just pop up.
I'm pretty sure, like, quantum physics doesn't even allow them to exist until after midnight.
I don't even know what that is, but you're right.
Science. You know.
Whoa, my mind is blown. Anyway, toys.
Yeah, the Astaroth Origin, really solid. What I really like about it is that it's got a quote-unquote flight mode where you basically just reposition the shoulder pylons and they fall out into wings. And then, like, the backpack flips up and kind of looks like the nose of a plane in a cockpit. And I haven't actually seen it in motion yet, but it's supposed to just be able to fly around like that. The toy sadly doesn't, but, you know, once I get really, really heavy into modifying...
you got your Buzz Lightyear Gundam.
Yeah.
For action.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually. Because most of them, when they transform, they actually turn into, like, a full-blown plane. This one just has some wings that pop up.
Hey, it's always good to mix it up.
Yeah, so maybe I can get this one to fall with style. Yeah, I'm painting it up. I'm not doing any really customizing with it. I'm just painting it in its colors just to kind of get rid of the plasticky look that, you know, it comes with. And you can add more, like, you can detail a little better on a paint and primer surface than plastic.
Yeah, and even adding something small like a paint job in your case right now, it's just your take on it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be anything, you know, bold and crazy, but it's cool, you know, as the artist, you right there, to kind of, for your, you know, interpretation on it. Even though it's nothing big, that's something I've enjoyed watching and
Thank you.
see from start to finish.
Yeah, I like to post it kind of, if I remember to.
I like the stages and the steps that come along with it.
Yeah, and big thing I've been really doing is getting back into using my airbrush. It's not like the best one. It was like a $60 one, but it's got a compressor on it. I think it only goes up to like 70 or something PSI, which works well enough for what I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a studio in here. Along with a SPACEMENT, it is definitely a art studio.
A little bit, yeah. Kind of over in that corner over there is like where I art. That's where I art.
That's where I hashtag art.
Yeah, and I also read my comics over there because it's got better lighting.
It is a nice place for comics.
Yeah.
I see some right now.
Yeah, I got a bit of a stack to get through.
Yes. Always good.
Yeah. And, but yeah, getting back to the airbrush, because up until recently I'd been using just spray paints for my customs, and there's a notable
Then you
difference.
started getting high off it, and you're like, I got to change this up.
So then I started getting high off the airbrush. But no.
But I don't have to change this up.
Yeah, the difference is, like, pretty noticeable. I still use a spray paint primer, but the airbrush, it's thinner. It kind of really gets in there to more of the details.
Yeah.
It's I use water-based acrylic paints, and then I thin them up with like an airbrush thinner, and it sprays them pretty well. You got to keep cleaning that thing though, because it gets clogged up if you don't. It's like that's the only thing about airbrushing. It's more of a hassle because you always you pretty much clean it out between every color that you use, as opposed to spray paint you just grab and go. But I really I haven't done this. I haven't airbrushed anything in like 2 years, so I'm kind of refamiliarizing myself with all the
it's kind of cool to get back into the groove and relearn / reteach yourself things you forgot.
Yeah, like Hillary Clinton said, go shopping in your closet. She said that one time. Yeah. I do it better.
Yes, I would vote for you over her.
Thank you. But yeah, like the only thing is it really doesn't cover a lot of area at once. Like with spray paint, I can just hold out a single piece in front of it, get it in like a couple passes. The airbrush is a little more, close quarters. It takes longer, but it pays off.
And you have fun doing it.
I do, yeah.
Which is the main thing.
Yeah, and I don't.
All of this.
Yeah,
collecting.
You gotta have fun with it.
Customizing.
If you don't have fun, you just need to get kicked in the balls.
Yeah, if you're not having fun, do you even toy, bro?
Yeah. If you're not having fun, why are you alive?
in the podcast.
Yeah, metaphorically speaking. Don't kill yourself.
And don't end the podcast.
Yeah, listen to this.
Greatness that is descending upon you.
Yeah, we get ad revenue. I like money. I haven't gotten any significant amount yet, but
you're getting money. You got to start somewhere, man.
I can't do anything with it, but I can look at it. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like it? So.
Yeah. Who doesn't like us?
I would love to meet the person that doesn't like you. I mean, me, I can see some people, yeah, of course, but you, Reverend Spaceman, a Reverend, and a Spaceman, who would not like you?
There's not.
I need to know these people.
You don't see many Reverends who are also spacemen.
No, you're the most unique person on your channel / Pasty Pale. You're the most unique.
I'm a delicate special snowflake.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you're a gem.
And the holograms.
Yeah. We need to review that movie, by the way.
One day. It's a toy movie, so we could do it on here. We could, Hey,
that's an idea that's popping up right now live. Yeah. You're hearing it here. You're hearing it here first, people.
You're hearing the Spacement Dwellers brainstorm.
I like that. Yeah. Toy movies.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. But any other recent purchases for you?
Recent? I don't think there's really any Gundams that I didn't go over last time.
Yeah.
I think that's about it for me.
I guess to let the audience / fans hopefully know that we will probably record every 2 weeks, give or take. Like so we'll usually have at least something we've gotten.
Yeah.
Maybe like on this episode, for instance, I didn't get anything crazy, but we'll try to at least have something to talk about, and then in the future review. So we'll have that for you.
Because I think I've been getting more or less a Gundam a week, so I'll always have something.
Yeah, even if it's that, or in my case, I'll at least have a pop figure, Star Wars, or some type of action figure to talk about. So that keeps us motivated to hunt.
Yeah,
and talk about it on here. So
speaking of hunts, do you want to talk about our recent hunts?
Yeah.
All right. I know.
Go for it.
Well, I know we went on a little bit of a mini hunt with Irishman Jake of Pasty Pale Productions.
Second shout out.
Sponsor us.
Wait, I'm on there.
Yeah. Well, give me some money.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you. I just took some money. It's the only thing that movie ticket's good for. Yeah, we went through Barnes and Noble with him. He actually picked up something and we didn't. That was a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I kept saying next time. So next time I go, I'm going to have to get the things I've been looking at for, in some cases, a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got the Green Arrow.
Was it the multiverse?
No, it wasn't. It's similar to the multiverse. This was just the DC Heroes, which have been popping up at a lot of Barnes and Nobles type places and a lot of comic shops that sell toys. Yeah. I've been keeping my eye on those two for future hunting.
We got to teach him some of the techniques of the trade.
Yes, we're trying to get him into a little bit of a
and Dave,
mild collector. All the Pasty Pale guys that aren't.
Then we'll do a Spacement Dwellers round table.
Yeah.
One day. Yeah, because he grabbed the first one and he was just ready to buy it, and then I saw you step in and say, "Oh no, pick out, flip through the other ones, look at the paint details."
Toy collecting 101. If there's multiple, of what you're about to buy,
you gotta look through, check out the paint applications, make sure you're getting the best one available.
That's another annoying thing that I've noticed with. Sometimes I'll just get excited when I find something that I haven't seen in stores ever, or I'll just go ahead and snatch it and forget that there's another one there. It actually happened to me with a Poe Dameron figure I got.
Oh yeah.
And I was like so pumped because this was back in like December, January, where they were a little harder to find before they kept restocking. So I had that Poe figure and I was pumped. And I get back home and looking at it. And I was happy with it, and then I noticed, okay, part of this paint, like his hair, is falling.
Yeah.
It looked like it was falling out, just the paint job wasn't all the way done.
Yeah.
And, just a little bit of the sculpture, with his face and stuff. And
male pattern baldness.
Yeah, I was glad I had the figure, obviously, but
yeah.
If I just would have taken time to see if there was another one, which there probably was, but
I'm sure. Yeah.
On top of my head, I don't think there was. That's probably why I just went ahead and took it. And then when I go back the next month, there's like 5 of them.
Of
so
course.
It's kind of I'm in that boat. But anyway, going back to the Jake thing, you just gotta always check, even if there's just 2, especially if you're not gonna take things out of the box, which a lot of collectors don't.
Yeah.
I usually don't. So
I'm pretty bad about that. Except for if
but yours look cool with that. Yeah. It's different with certain figures and some Star Wars stuff.
Gundams, you can't keep in the box because they're just a disassembled set of parts.
They just it would look weird.
They're not really. They're meant for more of the collector type, not the like reselling them type.
Yeah.
There's some people who get paid to do customs and stuff, but for the most part, it's like I want this and I'm gonna put it on my shelf in a cool pose.
Yeah, but like with not taking toys out of the package or box or whatever, you've got to make sure there's no dents.
Yeah.
And because you'll find a lot of dents, especially with these pop figures today.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said on the last episode, I don't think they're going to be that rare.
No.
But for the people that do leave them in the box, you're getting a lot of messed up boxes.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many pop figures I have at the moment. It's a decent amount, not crazy like some people I've seen online. But when I first bought them, I took pretty much all of them out, and I've been leaving them in now. Just
it's easier. It's easier to display them too. 'Cause you can just stack them.
Yeah,
and still you can still see the whole thing, from the box.
Yeah, and pretty much the only reason I haven't been taking them out now is just for space purposes. I don't want to keep taking them out and putting them back in and stuff. But there's always little rules, I guess we could call them.
Yeah, guidelines.
With collecting and starting out. So it's kind of fun to tell Jake some of that stuff, and if he does continue his collection,
which he should.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
And Dave, when he starts collecting more.
Yeah. Well, he does have that Daredevil you gave him. So that's kind of a start for him.
The what?
The Daredevil.
He gave me a Daredevil.
Oh, I thought one. Yeah, I know one of you gave.
I don't know if I gave him a pop figure. I just gave him a Star Wars something. But he gave me the yellow suit Marvel Legends, which I'm really happy with.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the only Marvel Legends I have right now.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick a Marvel Legends to have, it would be that one. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's Yeah, after that we ran over to Target.
Yeah.
And none of us bought anything there. It was just kind of.
It was more of a time killer, but you've always, like we said, you've always got to check the toy aisles and look. Never know what you're gonna get. Because
Target and Toys R Us are like the biggest places for like exclusive Transformers. Like it'll be like it's this 2-pack and it's like I think around Age of Extinction, Transformers 4. Fantastic movie, by the way. Yeah, it's fine. They released a 2-pack Optimus Prime and Grimlock in their old like 80s cartoon style, using different like molds. Like they used a Grimlock from I think 2010 and an Optimus from 2008. Toys that these toys have kind of been off the market for a while, so it was cool to be able to pick up a version of them. Yeah. Again.
Exactly.
And so it's kind of different stores, different exclusives. You just always got to be vigilant.
I've noticed Walgreens has really been
especially
with Funko stuff, Pop.
Yeah.
They really have a lot of exclusives, which that is the one really cool thing I like about the Pop figures. They have a lot of store exclusive only.
Yeah.
So like Target will have theirs, Hot Topic will have theirs, Walgreens, Walmart, and so on. Yeah. And I think that's really cool. Like with Star Wars, for instance, Target will have stuff, Toys R Us, Kmart even. But I can't remember the last time a toy line has really been everywhere like Pop has.
Yeah. Even my workplace has them.
Yeah.
We're a clothing store. Coal mine.
Yeah, there's clothes in the coal mine.
Yeah, they're covered in coal. I don't know why people would buy them, but
it's a really nifty place. But.
Yeah.
So is that the only places we went was Barnes and Noble and Target?
I think so. I think other than that,
that side of town. I know people don't know what we're talking about, but that side of town really needs a Toys R Us.
Yeah,
there needs to be 2 in that town.
There's a Babies R Us.
I know that
they need to.
Really annoys me that you can't just have that other half of the store be Toys R Us or expand. Like, come on.
Because if we're over there, because that's like the second biggest shopping area in that town.
Yes, and it's closer to us.
Yeah.
Miles wise.
Yeah, we can get there in like 20 minutes. The other place about 30.
Yeah. So
yeah,
step your game up, place.
Just do it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Shia.
He's gone away. I don't know what's going on with him.
He's coming back.
Yeah, probably. This isn't the Weekly Planet, so we don't have a Shia LaBeouf news segment. Like
Shia LaBeouf does have some action figures, though.
Yeah.
He was in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Or not the Last Crusade, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
No, I'm pretty sure he was in the Last Crusade.
No, he was not that little kid. That was River Phoenix.
I think he was the best part of that movie.
Which movie we're talking about now?
Tank movie?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it, but I heard it was good.
Fury?
Yeah, and I heard he was good in it.
He's not bad. I'll give him credit.
Yeah. Shia can act.
He's insane, but
yeah, he's one of those.
He's having an early like Tom Cruise meltdown from 10 years ago, jumping on the couch stuff. Like I think it's better that he's doing this younger. Yeah. Do it all before you're 35.
Yeah. But well, speaking of, do you have any Shia LaBeouf action figures?
I have seen them in some of the comic shops we frequent.
Yeah.
Mutt Williams, but I have not bought them yet.
Obviously, we all have to have a Shia.
Like I would like to start collecting more Indiana Jones toys, so if that day comes and down the road he's on the list, then by God, I will buy him, and we will review Shia.
We'll review Shia the
whole time.
Just the whole
1 hour of Shia.
Shia LaBeouf special.
Toy Fest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there have been Sam Witwicky toys. I don't know why.
I'm sure.
But
there have been a ton of obscure toys that we could feature on an episode in the future that just shouldn't have been made, and they're kind of awesome because they shouldn't have been made.
That'd be kind of an interesting topic, like I could review my Voltron Thomas.
Yeah, I could. Yeah,
we could double team review that one.
I know the ones I've seen online, like they all look similar, but there's something different a little bit.
Yeah,
just since we're buying them overseas.
Like some of them have the black kind of line around the face. It'll be red or something.
Mine was harder to put together. It's probably because I don't have much experience with
Do you have to take pictures together?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Mine just kind of came out of the box and trained for them, and I just...
Well, mine did too. I just had to... But like items were falling off a lot easier than I didn't want them to, but yeah.
What do you mean this cheaply made sweatshop toy from like the middle of Korea isn't...
I don't think so.
It's not up to Hasbro standards?
Well, it actually stays up. So that's a start.
Yeah, it stands. I've actually got like a little...
So that's 0.1.
Yeah. I've actually got a little like just a Thomas train sitting on his head just to be his head. Because we started selling this like golden Thomas thing. And I was like,
I don't have that one.
Yeah. It's like a Super Saiyan Thomas. So I'm like, well, I'm going to put that on top of my...
That is pretty awesome.
Thomas. Yeah. I was only like a couple bucks too.
I was surprised at how cheap that Thomas was anyway.
Yeah.
To start, because I texted you before I bought mine and asked how much you paid for.
Yeah.
You were like, what, under $20? I think I got mine for maybe 13 tops. So
because it probably cost like a whole nickel and like an empty spool of thread to produce.
Yeah, it's like a nickel for the actual item and the $12.95 for shipping.
Yeah. Some versions of it came with a DVD too. I read.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine didn't. But it was like an episode of Thomas like dubbed into Korean with Japanese subtitles or something.
Man, I kind of wish I had it.
I know. That sounds just gorgeous.
I know what I'm getting on eBay tonight.
Yeah. Buy it again.
Yeah.
Just for the DVD.
Yeah, I need one for my room and one for downstairs.
Yeah, I mean you're paying the price of a DVD anyways.
Yeah, so it's worth it in the long run.
I guess that's kind of it for recent hunts and Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I mean I've been doing the occasional Walmart
thing
and Target when we're not together.
Yeah.
Because we don't do all our hunts together, people.
Yeah.
We would like to, but
we live our own lives. We
yeah.
need space, you know.
Just a little.
Yeah.
So we do separate hunts.
Yeah.
And that's when I got my Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of hunts, we might have one this coming weekend.
Yeah.
To look forward to.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out Toys R Us.
Yeah, it's just going to matter about time at that point, so we'll try to squeeze it in.
We'll keep you people updated.
Yes.
Follow
I know
us
you
on the
guys
social
will
medias.
definitely want to know if we made it to Toys R Us or not, so stay tuned.
All 10-ish of you. I haven't checked. It might be up to like 12.
11 and a half.
Yeah. We'll say
Over
11.
under.
Yeah. 11 and another view that's half full. Yeah,
It's like they started the podcast and they either hated it and turned it off, or they just paused it because they had something better to do.
Or it was just
like, hey, it was kind of good.
Them. Yeah. Maybe it was just
But
too
I
much
didn't finish
for
it.
them.
Yeah,
They're like, I'm
or
not
that.
worthy of this, so they had to turn it off.
I would like to think that.
Yeah.
I hope that.
In my
I
dreams,
hope that's the case, yeah.
That's what happens.
In my dreams, of course.
So I guess, like, what upcoming purchases, so to speak, what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
I've been looking a lot at the Titans Return line of the Transformers franchise.
You've got it pulled up here for me.
Yeah, it's on the
Looks pretty
TFWiki.
pretty rad, man.
TFWiki. The basic premise is, I might have explained it earlier, we've got like Titan Masters, which are little guys, come in little vehicles that transform, and they turn into heads for the bigger, Transformers. There's not really any of those I'm looking necessarily to get. There's one that's like Grimlock, but he's named something different. He's really little, and it looks pretty cool. Like his shins down actually transform. Like the head turns into a little guy, and then it can also combine with like the vehicle and stuff from it. Yeah. So the shins of the little guy actually turn into the bottom jaw of like the dinosaur, which is kind of a neat, way to work that in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You've got that articulation built in, and then you can open and close the mouth, which in any kind of like animal transformer, Beast Wars type thing, that's always a plus if the mouth can open. But not really any of the Titan Masters I'm looking at. The Legends class, I think I'm gonna pretty much skip entirely because they all work for like the Soundwave type and just turn into cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I pick up a Soundwave or a Blaster,
You're not that hipster.
Yeah. If I pick up Soundwave or Blaster, I might pick up a few of those. But for now, I'm kind of just letting them be. Deluxe class. There's not really any I'm super excited for. But the Voyager class is where we get something interesting. There's a new...
Do tell.
Yeah. As always, they've got another Optimus Prime in the pipeline. Because there's one like every month, probably. This one it's a Voyager Optimus Prime. It's based pretty heavily on the Transformers Generation 2, the G2 Laser Optimus Prime. If you watched the Fox Kids Robots in Disguise, like anime one, it's basically the same design as Scourge from that show. He's a tanker truck, comes with a pretty cool laser sword, and he actually also transforms into some kind of jet plane. So it seems like the gimmick with the Voyagers, aside from just having heads that detach and turn into a little dude, is they all seem to be some kind of triple changer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Are they out yet, or are they?
I don't think this one is out yet. I haven't seen it up for pre-order anywhere yet, so it might not be until next year. Or wait, let me see if it even says here. It doesn't say when. Wave 3. These come in waves 2. So it'll be wave 3, and which is the next
the wave
wave,
dates,
so.
man. They kill me.
Yeah, they're not. It's really hard to kind of keep track with those in Transformers, especially. But since it's wave 3, it looks like it'll probably be beginning of next year, I'd say, because we just got wave 2, which is Alpha Trion and Astro Train.
Yeah. So, I would guess early next year, spring at the latest.
Most likely, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, and there's a new Megatron coming out too. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, I didn't see this toy last time. That looks really badass.
Yeah, I like that.
That's very like classic Megatron. Turns into a tank and a plane.
And he's actually, in different incarnations, have taken on both those forms at different times. So it's kind of cool to get it all in one.
Is this Wave 2?
That's Wave 3 with Optimus.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Because you got to release them together so they can fight each other.
Yeah. Wave 3, man.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Wave 3 is looking dope.
That's really, like, because I was kind of thinking about getting one of the last Megatron from Combiner Wars, the last Transformers toy line. Because it did look really good, and it turned into a tank, but seeing this, I'm just going to pass on that one altogether and just get this one.
I would do it.
Yeah. Looks like, can't see any pictures of his Titan Master on here, so I don't know what his head, his little dude comes out of his head looks
I would
like.
even buy that one. I'm not even a big time Transformer collector, and I would even buy that. I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah, this one's
More than I thought I would.
This one is a must for fans of the original. It's very, very...
We'll do toy challenges. You challenge me to buy this, and I'll challenge you to buy something.
Out of the toy aisle.
Yeah.
That's... And, as always, I'm going to keep buying more Gundams.
Yeah,
I'm going to get the...
That's a given. Like, for you, you'll always be buying Gundams. I'll always be buying something with Star Wars.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the Barbados Lupus. It's already out, but it's the upgraded design of the original Barbados from the first season of Iron Blooded Orphans. It's got a big old sword.
To chop you up.
Yeah. That's the chopping noise.
That's a chopping noise.
Get to the chopper noise.
Get to the Transformer aisle.
I want to.
Jamie.
We need to review Turbo Man on here. We need to get Turbo
Dude,
Man.
I have looked online for that, and I actually want to say I had that toy back when Jingle All the Way came out.
Yeah.
Because they sold it. And either I was going to get it, or I had it, because I remember seeing it in the store.
Yeah.
And now, if you go online and look, that thing is like $100 at the
Wow.
cheapest, because there just aren't a lot of them made.
Yeah.
So I'm really upset that I don't have it, or I didn't buy it then in '96. But I would love to get my hands on a Turbo Man.
Maybe I'll make one.
Yeah, that can be your...
Yeah.
I'll challenge you to do projects because I'm not artsy at all.
I'll pick up like a Superman and just turn into Turbo Man.
It's Turbo time. So is that it for your upcoming?
Yeah, that's all I got. What about you?
Well, like I said, I want to get a multiverse figure.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go with, if we're at Toys R Us, I'm going to get the Suicide Squad Joker.
Ooh, yeah.
And if I just go to Walmart or something like that, I'll probably get the Suicide Squad Batman.
Nice.
That I think I showed you.
Yeah. Is it the one with the face mask and stuff? Oh, yeah. Those look really
Because
good.
it looks the exact same from the regular BVS, but the face mask is pretty awesome.
I like face masks.
Yeah.
As you can tell by my giant collection of
Well, and you're such a fan of Bane, especially from Dark Knight Rises. Probably your favorite villain of all time.
Favorite villain? Best movie? Of course. I listen to the toy aisle. Yeah. On Reverend Space Mars. Time for the hunt. That's probably not something Bane said. I'm going to assume he
Deleted
did,
scene.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to buy one of those at least.
Yeah.
Of course I want to buy both, but which one comes first, we'll find out. And another, I guess, toy line being resurrected in a way is Batman the Animated Series.
Ooh, yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because everything always comes back,
Yeah.
or with the whole Killing Joke in theaters,
It probably helped.
and it being almost 25 years old next year, I think, 92, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a combination of that or whatever, but they've been releasing Batman the Animated Series action figures again.
Those kind of snuck up on me.
Yeah,
too.
I think last year may have been the first wave, and I was like, oh, cool. But I think they're 20, 25, which isn't terrible, but it's also...
They're meant as collector's items, too.
Yeah, they're collector's item. It's not like the original from the 90s when I had tons of those and would just rip them from the box and all that good stuff.
Like his skateboard and his like green suit with the laser cannon on
there
his
were
shoulder.
so many different combinations, and it was awesome. But with the display with these new animated series, it is a collector's toy.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I love that from the start. And I've been seeing them pop up more and more, and I think I told you and maybe Dave and Jake and everyone seemed pretty on board with it.
Yeah, everyone.
it's weird how it did sneak up on us,
Yeah.
like you said, and
because like I think I saw him one time and I just kind of like I didn't really get a good look at him.
you may have even thought it was just old.
That's what I thought.
Since
I kind of glanced over and was like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like someone must have sold a bunch of these to because the comic shop they'll buy your stuff, and so I was like, oh, that's neat. Someone must have sold all these to him, but then lo and behold, they're actually a whole new toy line.
Yeah, they're brand new, and I guess that's probably what I thought too the first time, because one of the comic shops I go to has the original 90s stuff all boxed up. But you can kind of tell once you actually take the time and look that it is a collector's display, and they look newer, you know.
Yeah.
So I would like to get some of those just because they look awesome, and then they've come out with a Batwing, which is massive.
Yeah, you
the Batmobile, I mean, they are massive.
And see, that would just make it so tempting to just get them out of the box.
Yes, because at the comic shop I was at, it was right at the counter.
Oh,
so I was talking to the owner about it, and he was talking about how much excitement there has been just in his store from it.
Yeah.
And I've been in there the last couple weeks, and people are either buying them or talking about buying them and having them put on hold. So if it's just like that there, then I imagine it's getting pretty good at everywhere else, and
if they keep
online.
making money, they'll keep making more of them.
Yeah,
I'd say
and the style for them is similar.
Yeah,
but just almost like just a refurnished look to them, you know.
Yeah, kind of like
2025. Yeah, it's a remastered look. So it's not.
They look great.
Yeah, they really do.
Like the ones I see, the paint details are really crisp. You know, flat like.
Unlike some toy lines we won't mention.
Yeah. Kind of a matte finish on it, so they look, like a cartoon. They look great.
It's like, bro, I'm telling you, you need to get these right away.
Yeah, bro.
I has to have them.
It's probably illegal not to.
Yeah, it's one of those toy lines I probably wouldn't have even bothered getting, but it caught my eye. I looked at it longer than I should have, and now I want them. So,
yeah, I might have to pick up one of them. And maybe if these sell enough, maybe they'll branch out into like Superman the animated series.
Yeah, I mean, Batman animated series was a starting point for all that, so Batman it would be kind of cool to have the full circle to it.
Bring back the entire DC animated universe. Back when they were doing what Marvel did, just as good in animated form.
Yes, and I do see those figures you're mentioning right now at different shops, and it's really cool to think back and reminisce. So I'm glad eventually everything comes back.
Yeah.
And I think with Batman animated series, this could be the start of something awesome.
Yeah. Maybe they'll revive the series in some way.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe just a movie or something set in the universe.
Yeah, because Conroy and Hamill were on board with Killing Joke, and this. Are they doing something else too?
They're both in Justice League Action.
Yeah.
Which I kind of want to check out because it seems like a.
I'll check it out for them though.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that good, I'll at least give them a.
Yeah, I'll watch the scenes with them. It seems I'm not crazy about the art style, especially Wonder Woman's weird Goku hair, but I'll give it a shot. In the interviews they kind of said it's a comedy show, but the main focus is action, which is nice because there's been a lack of action cartoons lately. They're all comedy shows.
Yeah, I caught 2 minutes of the Marvel's cartoon before I came over here, and Thor, why was he shouting so loud and not sounding like Thor?
No.
Why was Captain America being too proper?
Yeah.
I know he's proper and all, but
no, it's not good.
I knew it wasn't good, but I was I gave it 2 minutes.
It's better than Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the best thing I can say about it.
Don't get me started on that. This is not the format for Ultimate Spidey bashing.
I mean,
but I am looking forward to Justice League Dark.
Oh yeah,
I'll get that in there.
And there'll probably be toys from it because there already are.
Yeah. Nice prediction there.
Yeah. I predict a thing that already happened.
Well, you are a spaceman
and a reverend, probably a prophet. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm probably.
So I can't be too surprised. I mean, I'm always in awe of you.
Oh yeah.
That was just too obvious.
Yeah. But other than that, I am kind of interested in Lego Dimensions. Just kind of, it's like Disney Infinity where you build, you build them, you put them on a stand, and get to play with them in the game.
Yeah, I wasn't that sold on the Infinity characters at first, but as time wore on and I saw you buying more and just the way you can display them, I thought they were pretty cool. I still haven't gotten any yet.
They're $4 at Walmart now.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that 24-hour
store. That might be my next purchase.
Yeah.
That was the main reason I wasn't even buying them, because I was still buying the other Force Awakens stuff, and that was just going to be another $13 or whatever it is. Yeah. So
yeah, I figured it was only a matter of time until it went clearance, because the game is dead. Like they've said they're not going to make any more new content for it, so it's
maybe my holdout was worth it.
Yeah, because they've still got a lot of them. They've still got plenty of Kylo and Han and everything.
Yeah, I thought they would look cool to display.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to spend the 10, 15 to get them.
The detailing on it was really good, like especially.
Yeah, that's what threw me off, was just the kind of cartoonish form at first, but now it's kind of growing on me. They've been around for
kind of like the
nearly a year.
The Clone Wars style kind of grows on me after a while watching it. But it's
Star Wars, so why not?
Exactly. Got anything else?
No, I think my main thing is going to be some DC multiverse or just DC heroes. And
well, luckily, if you get that Joker one, it's okay if you buy one that's already
damaged.
Ooh. You're full of it tonight.
You need to get that tattoo removed, Jared.
They didn't put all my scenes in.
I'm sure the extended cut will be fine.
Just fine?
I'm sure it'll be pretty good.
All right, there we go. I like that positivity.
Yeah. Pasty Pale positivity. Get that hashtagging. Or don't.
Do it. Yeah. You know you want to.
You be you. You do what you are comfortable with.
So, listeners out there, if you want us to review a certain product or something old, it can be old, new, whatever, something you're into.
You can contact me on Twitter @RevSpaceman, Instagram @ReverendSpaceman. Send me your suggestions. I would love to hear them.
Yeah, follow us on Facebook at Pasty Pale Productions, Twitter, Pasty Pale Pro, Irishman Jake's on Twitter.
And Dave's on Instagram now.
Yeah, Pasty Pale Dave.
Yeah. He's done nothing with it, but he's on there.
He will eventually.
Yeah, because we'll make him.
If we get more of our fans to follow him and Rev. We need Rev at 100 people.
Give me up to 100.
Please.
Yeah.